So let's go back in time a little bit more, back to when I grew up back in the 50s as a kid, growing up on a small farm. Um, as I said earlier, we farmed with horses, so that meant you walked behind the horses with a plow, unlike the large corporate farms nowadays that have huge tractors and huge equipment and are air conditioned. There was a lot of hard work involved growing up on a small farm. Um, Initially, no running water. We had a well that we had to go pump water from. Um, but it was interesting times. You learned a lot, and nothing but gravel roads back then, and a lot of one-way roads or one and a half way roads. There were no two lanes, no paved, um, no paved roads. Back in the early '60s, I can remember because I had a friend of mine that grew up on a farm along Highway 41, and I can remember when they first um, made that a paved highway, and it was two lanes at that point. Then growing after and moving on, then before I went into service, I met your lovely Nana. We got engaged prior to me going in. After I got out of the service, we got married, had three lovely children, and now we have five really nice grandchildren. Love my kids dearly, love my grandkids dearly. Um, what else can we say about them?
What's your favorite thing to do now that like you have all the spare time and stuff?
My favorite thing to do now is nothing because I'm enjoying retirement. Um, and I'd recommend that to anybody. Eventually you'll get there, but being retired is fun because both Sue and I enjoy golf. So as soon as we can get back on the golf courses, we'll do that once or twice a week. And there's always yard work, and when you own your own home, there's always something to fix up or repair or cut grass, which I thought you said you're going to help me with this year, but we'll work on that. Um, so what else do we have? Let's see. Um, yeah, back in high school, when I was in high school, um, being on the basketball team, we always wore blazers. The whole team wore white shirts, red blazers. There were always two or three student buses going to away games, and that was for most schools back then, which unfortunately doesn't happen in this day and age. And that was a lot of fun. And then they had where Zern's floor covering is in downtown Slinger now, by the railroad tracks. That used to be a dairy bar where after basketball games, a bunch of kids and players would go down there, get a burger, fries, chocolate malt, whatever, sit in booths where you had the jukebox right in the booth and you could play your songs right from there.
What's the biggest change you've seen in Slinger, just in general, since you were a kid?
The biggest change since I was a kid is just the amount of people. The growth is unbelievable. If my parents were around today yet, I don't know what they would say about it because the subdivisions that are all over, taking over small farms. Good example is the one right behind our house where if and when that does ever fill up, it's supposed to have around 300 houses back there.